Hey guys, Beth here from Discover Your Chakras, and we're continuing with our Introduction to Chakras mini-series this week. Now this week we're actually honing in on the throat chakra. Now this is the chakra that is your center for change, for speaking your truth, and for making serious commitments. Now these are serious, life-affirming, adventure kind of commitments. So when this chakra is balanced, we're able to speak our truth. We can come from a place of certainty, a place of clarity, a place of strength. We're able to speak our true feelings with ease, with grace. We're able to both verbally and energetically commit to these serious, powerful changes. These changes that align with our true wants, our true desires, and we're also able to connect to our psychic abilities here as well. Now, the throat chakra is actually the center for clairaudience. So we're actually able to hear our guides. We're actually able to connect to these higher vibrations and to be able to nurture and grow these gifts, starting with this center. Now, when this chakra is off balance, a person can become very unable to express their true wants, to express their true desires, their true feelings, and they're actually unable to speak their own truth. This can really often manifest itself as throat problems physically. So, we get tonsillitis, swollen or diseased glands, constantly irritated and swollen throats, that sort of thing. Now, if it's left unchecked for quite a long time, it can actually, we see it get a little bit more serious. So we can actually see that develop into something where a person can be very heavily immersed in a world of very negative thoughts and negative inner dialogue. So it's always aimed at themselves, but it's very negative places they're coming from. Now, also because this is linked to your ability to connect to your guides and spirits and to connect on a higher frequency, to be able to hear these spirits and guides, it can actually also lead a person to be unable to switch off this psychic side of themselves. They're unable to disconnect and protect themselves from that, which also means that they're constantly hearing these other beings and spirits, and sometimes can be very unable to distinguish between their own thoughts and someone else's. So the two ways that I recommend using external factors to nourish and boost these chakras are crystals and foods. Now, the best crystal that I've found that resonates with this chakra is the lapis lazuli crystal. Now, some people use blue calcite. That's totally fine. I just resonate a lot more heavily with lapis. And the way we can use this is to pop a little piece on to our throat chakra, which is located here, just in the hollow of your throat. Pop a little piece on, let it sit, let it sink in, let it boost and lift this chakra, help it to open and clear. Now, one of the other things we can use are foods. Now, some of the foods for this are wheatgrass, bananas, mushrooms, kelp. I want to make it very clear that these are external factors that we can use to influence these chakras. These are not necessary to be able to open the chakras. You don't need these. These are organic centers. They run throughout your body. These are just external things that we can have a bit of a play with to just help boost the energy and boost the energy that we're feeling in these areas as well, which can just help us to hone in and balance them. Now, the next week, we're going to be looking at the third eye chakra. So we're going to be looking at your spiritual eye. We're going to be looking at the gateway to seeing these higher vibrations, these higher dimensions, and being able to see things clearly from all points. So we're actually able to observe rather than experience. Now, to keep up to date with more in-depth chakra knowledge, I do have the online group, Discover Your Chakras, the private group. Now, what we can do here is we share a lot more in depth. We also share tips and tricks to live a more positive and abundant life. It's full of beautiful, beautiful people that are just connecting to like-minded other people. People that are interested in learning more about their chakras, how to balance them, how to connect to them, how to open them. And it's a wonderful, wonderful space for you to jump in and share and just start learning. So until Monday, when we start on our third eye chakra, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will be speaking to you very soon. Okay, take care.